Let me ask you something. Why are you still broke? Why do you work hard, grind every day, yet never seem to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle? I'll tell you why. Because everything you were taught about money is a lie they told you. Go to school, get good grades, find a safe job, save your money, and one day you'll be rich. Wrong. That's not how wealth is built. That's how you stay stuck. Because while you're trading your time for money, the wealthy are making their money work for them. Think about it. Did your school ever teach you about how to invest, how to leverage debt to build assets, how to negotiate your salary, how to start a business instead of being an employee? No, they taught you algebra, history, and how to obey the system. They trained you to be a worker, not a boss. Here's the truth. The rich don't play by the same rules as you. And until you learn what those rules are, you will stay in the rat race forever. By the end of this video, I guarantee you'll never look at money the same way again. But first, you need to open your mind. Because I'm about to break down everything you were never taught, everything that's keeping you from financial freedom. Stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you will change your life forever. If you're not making money, while you sleep, you'll be working until the day you die. That's the cold, hard truth, and most people never figure it out. Let's talk about the system you're trapped in, the system designed to keep you broke. From the moment you enter school, you're told, work hard, get a degree, find a good job, save money. But here's what they don't tell you. Your job will never make you rich. Saving money will never make you wealthy. Hard work alone is not the answer. Why? Because the system is rigged against you. The salary trap. You trade time for money. But guess what? Time is limited. There are only 24 hours in a day. Your salary, it's just enough to keep you comfortable, but not enough to set you free. Every raise you get, inflation eats it away. Think about this. If working hard made you rich, wouldn't construction workers be millionaires? If education was the key to wealth, why aren't teachers driving Lamborghinis? If saving money worked, why do banks take your savings and invest it but tell you to save for retirement? Because the rich don't play that game. They don't trade time for money. They trade money for assets. The rich play a different game. While you're working for a paycheck, the rich are buying real estate that pays them passive income, investing in businesses that grow while they sleep, using leverage to multiply their wealth. You need to shift your mindset. If you keep thinking like an employee, you'll stay an employee forever. You don't get rich by working more hours. You get rich by owning the system. And to own the system, you need to understand how money really works. In the next part, I'm going to expose the hidden money secrets that the rich use to stay ahead, secrets that schools will never teach you. Stay with me. This is the part that changes everything. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you see money forever. The rich, they don't work for money. Money works for them. The wealthy have been using a secret formula for centuries, a formula that keeps them ahead while the rest of the world struggles to make ends meet. Secret number 1. The rich use debt to get richer. You've been told debt is bad, right? Wrong. Debt is a tool when you know how to use it. Poor people take on bad debt, credit cards, car loans, and buying things that lose value. But the rich, they take on good debt. They borrow money to buy assets, real estate, stocks, businesses. They let inflation shrink their debt, making it easier to pay off over time. They use other people's money or PM to multiply their wealth. Example: a millionaire buys an apartment building with $1 million in borrowed money. The tenants pay rent, the property increases in value, and in 10 years, he's a multimillionaire without spending his own money. Meanwhile, the average person, they're still paying off their car loan. See the difference? Lesson: use debt wisely and it will make you wealthy. Secret number 2. The rich never save money, they invest it. Think about this. If you saved $10,000 in a bank account 20 years ago, guess what? It's worth less today. Inflation destroyed it. But if you had invested that same $10,000, it could be worth $100,000 or more. Right now, the rich do this instead. They put money into stocks, real estate, and businesses, not savings accounts. They let money grow instead of letting inflation eat it away. They understand that cash is trash unless it's being used to create more cash. Example: a person with $50,000 in savings is losing money to inflation. A person who invested $50,000 in Tesla stock 10 years ago, they're a millionaire today. Lesson: saving won't make you rich. Investing will. Secret number 3. The rich have multiple streams of income. If your paycheck is your only source of income, you're one step away from financial disaster. The wealthy, they have 5, 10, 20 streams of income. They make money from stocks that pay dividends, rental properties that pay them monthly, businesses that run without them, online income, royalties, investments. While they sleep, they're making money. Meanwhile, the average person, they rely on one job, and if they lose it, game over. Lesson: one income is to close to zero. Build multiple streams. The rich don't play the money game like everyone else. They understand how to use money as a tool. And now you're starting to see the truth. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to start applying these secrets to escape the rat race and build real wealth. Stay tuned, because this is where everything starts to change. By now, you see the truth. The system is designed to keep you trapped. The rich play by different rules, and if you keep following the path they taught you in school, you will never be free. But here's the good news: you can escape. You can break free from the rat race. You just need to start playing the game the right way. Step 1. Stop thinking like an employee, start thinking like an owner. The biggest mental shift you need to make. Stop seeing yourself as a worker. Employees work for money. Business owners and investors make money work for them. Ask yourself this: do you want to spend 40 years working for someone else's dream, or do you want to build your own empire? The moment you start thinking like an owner instead of a worker, your entire life changes. Step 2. Invest in assets, not liabilities. If you want to get rich, you need to own things that pay you. Most people buy liabilities: a fancy car that loses value every year, a big house with a huge mortgage that takes money out of their pocket, expensive gadgets, clothes, and things that make them look rich, but keep them broke. The wealthy buy assets instead: real estate that generates rent every month, stocks and businesses that grow in value, online income streams that pay them even when they sleep. Every dollar you make should be working for you. If your money isn't making you money, you're doing it wrong. Step 3. Build multiple streams of income. If your job is your only source of income, you're in danger. Why? Because the moment that paycheck stops, your life crumbles. Here's what the rich do differently. They build 5, 10, 15 streams of income. They create businesses, side hustles, passive investments. They make money from multiple sources, so if one stops, they're still making cash. Step 4. Understand the power of leverage. The rich don't just work hard, they work smart. They leverage money, time, and people. Leverage money. They use other people's money to invest and grow their wealth. They take loans for real estate, business, and investments, not to buy liabilities. Leverage time. Instead of trading time for money, they create systems that run without them. A business owner makes more in a day than an employee makes in a month because they have teams working for them. Leverage people. The wealthy hire smart people to run their businesses. They build teams so they don't have to do everything themselves. Lesson: you can't do it all alone. Leverage is the key to wealth. Step 5. Stop wasting money on dumb things. If you make $5,000 a month, but spend $4,900 on rent, car payments, and eating out, you'll never be rich. The rich don't waste money. They invest before they spend. They multiply their money first, then buy luxuries. They don't flex wealth until they've built wealth. Here's the mindset shift you need. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" start asking, "How can I make this an investment?" Want a new car? Buy an asset that pays for it. Want to travel? Build a business that funds your trips. Want financial freedom? Start creating income streams now. You have two choices. 1. Stay in the rat race and keep struggling. 2. Take control, change your mindset, and build real wealth. The choice is yours. You know the system is broken. You know the rich play by different rules. And now it's time to break free. So what's the exact blueprint? What steps do you need to take? Let's break it down. Follow these steps, and you'll never be broke again. Step 1. Focus on high-income skills. If you want to escape the rat race, you need to start making more money fast. That means learning skills that pay you $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 plus per month. Forget degrees. Focus on money-making skills. Here are some high-income skills you can learn in months, not years. Sales and persuasion. Every millionaire knows how to sell. Whether it's products, services, or ideas, sales skills make you money every day. Copywriting. The ability to write words that sell is one of the highest paid skills on the planet. Digital marketing. Businesses will always need people who can bring them customers online. Investing. Learning how money works is the difference between being broke and building wealth. Coding and tech skills. Tech is the future. AI, blockchain, automation, these fields will print millionaires. Lesson is, the more valuable your skills, the more money you make. Step 2. Build multiple streams of income. Your job alone will never make you rich. You need to create multiple streams of income. Here's how. Start a side hustle. If you're relying on a single paycheck, you're one step away from disaster. Start freelancing, selling digital products, flipping items online, whatever it takes. Start investing. Put your money to work. Stocks, real estate, crypto, businesses. Even small investments compound into serious wealth over time. Create passive income. Affiliate marketing, online courses, YouTube, rental properties. Build assets that generate money while you sleep. Lesson is, one income stream is to close to zero. Build multiple. Start investing. Put your money to work. Stocks, real estate, crypto, businesses. Even small investments compound into serious wealth over time. Create passive income. Affiliate marketing, online courses, YouTube, rental properties. Build assets that generate money while you sleep. Lesson is, building multiple stream of income is the only choice to become rich. Step 3. Master the game of money. The richest people in the world understand one thing. Money is a game, and if you don't learn the rules, you will always lose. Here are the rules you need to understand. Money flows to those who solve problems. Inflation steals your wealth, so invest. Don't just save. Debt is a tool if you use it wisely. Taxes are your biggest expense. Learn how to reduce them legally. Example, a person making $200,000 a year but paying 40% in taxes is worse off than a business owner making $100,000 but paying 10% in taxes. The rich understand how to use money, debt, and taxes to their advantage, and they use leverage to multiply their wealth. Lessons. If you don't learn the money game, you'll always be a pawn. Step 4. Scale up. Turn money into more money. Once you start making money, you need to scale up. That means multiplying your income streams and reinvesting your profits. The wealth cycle. 1. Make money with a high income scale. 2. Use that money to build multiple income streams. 3. Take that money and buy assets. 4. Use those assets to create passive income. 5. Let that passive income fund your lifestyle. That's how the rich get richer. They multiply money instead of spending it. Lesson is, making money is just the start. Scaling up is the real key. Step 5. Stop thinking small. Think like a billionaire. If you want to be rich, you need to think big. Most people think too small. That's why they stay broke. Here's the difference. A poor person thinks, how can I save $500 this month? A rich person thinks, how can I make an extra $50,000 this month? The difference mindset. Lessons. If you think small, you will live small. If you think big, you will build an empire. Everything you need to become wealthy is already in front of you. But 99% of people will never take action. You've likely heard of compound interest before, but have you truly understood its power? This isn't just some basic financial concept. This is the cornerstone of real wealth building. But here's the thing. You can't take advantage of compound interest unless you think long term. Too many people focus on the short-term hustle, trying to make quick cash, but the rich know that real wealth is built over decades, not months. Start investing early, even if it's a small amount. Let the power of compounding grow your money. This doesn't mean taking huge risks or playing the stock market like a gambler. It means consistently investing in solid assets that appreciate over time. Wealth is not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. The sooner you start, the more your money works for you. That's the secret the wealthy know and use to their advantage. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now and think about the next 10, 20, or 30 years. Your future self will thank you for the decisions you make today. It's a harsh truth. Most people are financially illiterate. They don't understand the basics of how money works, and that ignorance costs them dearly. Schools don't teach you how to manage money, how to invest, or how to make your money work for you. They focus on math, history, and science, useful subjects, but they don't prepare you for the real world. If you want to build wealth, you need to become financially literate. That means understanding everything from budgeting to debt management to investing. Learn about asset classes, how stocks and bonds work, what passive income is, and how to avoid financial traps like consumer debt. The wealthy constantly educate themselves. They understand that financial knowledge is power. And here's the kicker. Financial literacy doesn't have to be complicated. With the right resources, you can teach yourself all the financial principles you need to know. So take control of your financial education and start learning today. One of the most uncomfortable truths about money is that in order to become truly wealthy, you have to take risks. Not reckless risks, but calculated risks. The fear of failure keeps most people stuck in mediocrity, but the wealthy embrace it. They know that every major success involves overcoming fear, taking a leap, and pushing beyond their comfort zones. We've been conditioned to fear risk, but here's the paradox. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. You can't make money without risk, but you also can't let fear hold you back. The key is to mitigate that risk through knowledge, preparation, and strategic decision-making. Whether it's starting a business, investing in real estate, or putting your money in stocks, risk is part of the game. Learn to take smart, calculated risks. Don't let fear dictate your financial future. The rich don't avoid risk. They embrace it with open eyes and a clear strategy. The truth is, most millionaires didn't build their wealth by working a 9-to-5 job. They built it by creating something of their own. Entrepreneurship isn't just about starting a business. It's about creating value, solving problems, and being resourceful. Whether it's launching a startup, investing in real estate, or finding ways to leverage your skills, entrepreneurship is the fastest way to accumulate wealth. It's not about having a product or service that everyone loves. It's about recognizing opportunities where others don't. It's about spotting trends, solving pain points, and building something scalable. But here's the harsh truth. Entrepreneurship is hard. It requires perseverance, resilience, and an unshakable belief in your vision. But if you want financial freedom, it's the most direct path. Don't wait for permission. Start where you are. Look at what you can do right now to create value, even if it starts small. The entrepreneurial mindset is what separates the wealthy from the average. One of the most critical and often overlooked aspects of wealth creation is not just how much money you make, but how you manage it. There are plenty of high-income earners out there who live paycheck to paycheck, and plenty of low-income earners who build wealth because they know how to manage their money. The difference is simple. The wealthy understand that money management is a skill. It's about budgeting, saving, investing, and avoiding impulse spending. It's about creating a financial plan and sticking to it, regardless of what others around you are doing. You can earn as much as you want, but if you don't manage your money properly, it won't matter. Create a budget, pay yourself first, Invest consistently and track your spending. It's not glamorous, but this is the foundation of long-term wealth. We live in a world obsessed with shortcuts. We're constantly looking for ways to make money without putting in the work. From get-rich-quick schemes to viral social media trends, a promise of easy money is everywhere. But here's the hard truth. Easy money doesn't exist. Wealth is not built overnight. Every success story you hear has a behind-the-scenes narrative of hard work, sacrifice, and failure. There are no shortcuts to building wealth, no matter how many ads you see online promising you overnight success. If you want to get rich, you need to put in the work, take calculated risks, and commit to the journey. Wealth is a result of discipline, strategy, and time, not luck or shortcuts. So stop looking for the easy way out and focus on building something real. The difference between the wealthy and the poor often comes down to one thing: mindset. The wealthy think differently. They see opportunities where others see obstacles. They focus on abundance, growth, and solutions, while the poor tend to think in terms of limitations, scarcity, and problems. The rich view money as a tool, not a destination. They know that money is a means to an end, not the end itself. They invest in themselves, their knowledge, and their skills because they understand that their mindset will determine their financial success. On the other hand, the poor mindset focuses on survival rather than growth. It's about avoiding risk and playing it safe, thinking that wealth is for the lucky few or that it's too hard to achieve. The harsh truth is your mindset is the most powerful thing standing between you and wealth. Change your mindset and you change your financial future. Relying on one income source is one of the biggest financial mistakes you can make. The wealthy know this, and they build multiple streams of income to safeguard against uncertainty and to accelerate their wealth building. This is not just about earning a salary. It's about creating passive income, investing, and diversifying your income sources. Multiple income streams allow you to weather financial storms and create opportunities that would otherwise be impossible. This could mean investing in stocks, real estate, starting a side business, or creating digital products. The key is to find ways for money to flow in from different directions. Start small. You don't need to have 5 businesses right away, but you can start looking for ways to make money outside your regular job. As your wealth grows, so should your streams of income. Not all debt is created equal. There's good debt and there's bad debt. The wealthy understand the difference. Good debt is debt that is used as leverage to generate more income, such as loans for real estate investment or starting a business. Bad debt is the kind of debt that holds you back. Credit card debt, personal loans for consumption, and things that depreciate in value. Debt can be a powerful tool, but it needs to be used wisely. The key is to use debt to invest in assets that generate income or appreciate in value. If you're using debt to finance luxuries, then you're headed for trouble. Here's the harsh truth. Most people are drowning in bad debt because they don't understand the difference. To build real wealth, you need to understand how to use debt to your advantage, not let it become a financial burden. Who you surround yourself with can either elevate or limit your financial success. The rich surround themselves with other successful, motivated, and driven individuals who help them grow. They know that your network is one of the most powerful assets you can have. If you want to grow, you need to be around people who push you to be better, who challenge you, and who hold you accountable. On the flip side, if you hang out with people who are negative, stuck in the same mindset, or complacent with their situation, it will drag you down. The harsh truth is your circle often determines your success. If you want to be wealthy, you need to make a conscious effort to surround yourself with people who are on the same journey as you, people who inspire, motivate, and support your ambitions. Negotiation is a skill that can make or break your financial success. The wealthy know how to negotiate everything, whether it's the price of a house, a business deal, or even a salary. Negotiation is about more than just haggling over prices. It's about knowing your worth, understanding the value you bring to the table, and knowing when to push for more. Most people undervalue themselves in negotiations because they don't understand their own value or they fear rejection. But the truth is, everyone is negotiating every day, whether they realize it or not. From business deals to salary discussions to even simple transactions, mastering negotiation can elevate your financial success. Start by learning the fundamentals of negotiation, how to read the room, how to make offers, and how to handle objections. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Negotiation is a key skill that separates the wealthy from the rest. The wealthy understand the importance of delayed gratification. They don't spend all their money on things they don't need. They make decisions that pay off in the long run. Instead of buying a new car or taking an expensive vacation, they invest in assets, expand their businesses, and build their wealth. Delayed gratification is the ability to resist the temptation of immediate rewards in order to gain something more valuable in the future. This is a fundamental principle of wealth building. The truth is, if you're always focused on instant gratification, you'll never build real wealth. Start by practicing delayed gratification in small ways. Say no to that unnecessary purchase today and invest it for tomorrow. Over time, this practice will compound and you'll see massive benefits in your financial future. Wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about using that money to make a difference. The wealthy understand that giving back is an integral part of wealth creation. Whether it's through philanthropy, investing in your community, or helping others rise, wealth is meant to be shared. The harsh truth is you can't take it all with you. The true joy of wealth comes not from hoarding it, but from using it to create a positive impact. Giving back elevates you, and it elevates those around you. Start by looking for ways you can give back, whether it's your time, knowledge, or money. When you help others succeed, you create a legacy that goes far beyond financial wealth. You're stuck in a cycle that keeps you broke, and most people never even realize it. The system is designed to make you stay in this cycle. But what if I told you that the rich know how to escape it? They've cracked the code, and now it's your turn. So, what are the biggest money traps? And why do you keep falling for them? Let's break it down. If you're ready to change, then listen up because this could be the turning point of your financial life. Trap 1. Consumerism. The status symbol game. You're told that success is all about what you own, right? The car, the clothes, the house. But here's the harsh truth. That's the trap. The rich know that owning things is not the same as owning wealth. Billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and Elon Musk, they don't flaunt their wealth. They live relatively modest lives while their money works for them. Meanwhile, society has you believing that happiness is a luxury car or the newest tech gadget. But listen closely, the more you spend on unnecessary things, the more you stay stuck in the rat race. Those shiny things only depreciate your assets. They should appreciate. Be wealthy, invest in things that bring returns, not things that drain their bank accounts. Lesson: stop measuring success by your possessions. Measure it by what you're building, what you're investing in. Trap 2. Debt, the silent killer of wealth. You've been told it's normal. Get a credit card, take a loan, buy now, pay later. But here's what society doesn't tell you. Debt can be the most dangerous thing to your financial future. The rich, they understand the difference between good debt and bad debt. They leverage debt to build empires, real estate, businesses, investments. But they don't use debt to buy clothes, cars, or vacations. When you're paying off credit cards and personal loans, you're hemorrhaging money. You're stuck in a cycle that's impossible to break unless you start using debt wisely. Billionaires don't let debt control them. They control the debt. The lesson is, if you're using debt to finance things that don't create value, you're trapping yourself in financial slavery. Trap 3. Living paycheck to paycheck. The illusion of job security. You've been told that a good job and a steady paycheck will set you up for life. But what happens when the paycheck stops? What happens when the economy crashes or you lose your job? The rich don't rely on a single paycheck. They understand that financial freedom comes from building multiple streams of income. They create businesses, investments, and passive income that don't depend on an employer or a paycheck. Look at billionaires like Elon Musk and Richard Branson. They didn't become rich by relying on job security. They created their own financial systems that work for them 24/7. The lesson is, a paycheck is never enough to make you rich. You need to build income streams that don't rely on someone else. Trap 4. The safe investment. Playing it safe is risky. You've been told to play it safe. Buy a house, contribute to a 401k, and avoid risk. But the rich know that playing it safe is actually the biggest risk of all. Billionaires like Ray Dalio, Robert Kiyosaki, and Mark Cuban, they take calculated risks. They invest in things that grow. They understand that if you want to build wealth, you can't play it small. You need to take big risks with big rewards. If you keep your money in a savings account, you're losing to inflation. The rich don't rely on safe investments. They bet on themselves, on businesses, on real estate, and stocks that will generate wealth for years to come. The lesson is, if you're not taking risks, you're guaranteeing you'll stay broke. Trap 5. The instant gratification trap. Live for today, lose tomorrow. Is so easy to fall into the trap of instant gratification. Buy now, pay later. Spend your money on things that make you feel good today, but have no lasting value tomorrow. Society trains you to do this, but here's the truth. The wealthiest people in the world, Bezos, Buffett, Gates, they all mastered the art of delayed gratification. They know that wealth doesn't come from spending money today. It comes from investing for tomorrow. So stop spending your money on short-term pleasures. Start putting it into things that grow real estate, stocks, or building your own business. It's not about what you want right now. It's about what you'll want in the future. The lesson is, stop living for today. Invest in your future and watch your wealth grow. The system is designed to keep you stuck. The traps are everywhere. But if you want to escape the cycle, you need to stop playing by society's rules and start playing by the rules of the wealthy. You have the power to break free. The question is, will you take action? The truth is, wealth isn't just about money, it's about your mindset. You could have the best business ideas, the strongest work ethic, and the most brilliant strategies. But if your mind isn't in the right place, none of it matters. Billionaires like Oprah, Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs didn't just build companies, they built mindsets that allowed them to make bold decisions and take massive risks. So let's get real for a second. If you want to change your financial situation, the first thing you need to do is change your mindset. Because the way you think about money determines how much you'll ever make. Step 1. Believe in abundance, not scarcity. The first step to mastering your mindset is understanding that there is more than enough wealth in the world. Abundance is the key, not scarcity. Most people are stuck in a mindset of scarcity. They believe that there's not enough to go around. That's why they settle for average jobs, average opportunities, and they're constantly looking over their shoulder, worried about losing what they have. Billionaires think differently. They believe that the world is full of opportunities, businesses to start, investments to make, industries to disrupt. They don't worry about competition. They create their own path. They see problems and think, how can I solve this and make a fortune in the process? The lesson is, if you see money as something scarce, you'll never have enough. Start thinking in terms of abundance. There's more than enough for everyone. Step 2. Overcome fear. The rich don't fear risk. They embrace it. Fear is the single most powerful emotion that holds people back from achieving wealth. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of losing money. But here's the thing, the rich aren't fearless. They feel fear too. The difference, they don't let it stop them. Take Elon Musk. He put billions of his own money into Tesla, and no one believed in it. He risked everything. Why? Because he understood something important. Without risk, there is no reward. So ask yourself, are you afraid of failure, or are you afraid of not trying? The only way to make real progress is to fail forward. Fail fast, learn, and keep moving. The lesson is, fear is part of the process. The rich embrace it, learn from it, and keep going. Step 3. Develop the long-term vision. Billionaires don't think in weeks or months, they think in decades. They are visionaries who see the future, and they build their wealth around long-term goals. Think about someone like Jeff Bezos. He didn't wake up one day and say, I'm going to build $1 trillion company today. No, he had a vision for Amazon from the beginning to be the everything store and dominate the global marketplace. He started small, but his vision was grand. He didn't care about short-term profits. He cared about dominating the market in the long run. That's how billionaires think. They build for the future, not for instant gratification. The lesson is, to become wealthy, you need to build with a long-term vision. Think decades, not days. Step 4. Stop playing small. Set bold, audacious goals. Most people set small, comfortable goals because they're afraid of aiming too high. They want to stay within their comfort zones. But the truth is, small goals lead to small results. Billionaires set audacious goals. They think about changing the world, not just their personal lives. They make bold moves and go after big opportunities, even when they don't have all the answers. Take Mark Zuckerberg. He set out to connect the entire world through Facebook. That was a massive vision, but he didn't stop there. He kept expanding, acquiring companies, and creating new technologies to build the future. The bigger the goal, the bigger the rewards. The lesson is, stop playing small. Aim high and let the fear of failure fuel your ambition. Step 5. Master your habits. The rich are relentless. Your habits shape your reality. The rich don't rely on motivation alone. They rely on consistent action. They develop daily routines that support their long-term goals, and they never let up. You'll find that the most successful people have one thing in common: they're relentless. They wake up early, work on themselves daily, and stay focused on their goals. That's how they create success. The difference between the rich and the poor isn't necessarily intelligence, it's discipline. The wealthy understand that wealth is built through consistent, focused effort. They work smart, but they also work hard. The lesson is, success doesn't come from bursts of inspiration. It comes from daily, relentless action. Master your habits and your future will follow. Mastering your mindset is the first step to becoming wealthy. If you want to be rich, you must think differently, take bold risks, and develop a vision that lasts for years, even decades. So the question is, are you ready to change your mindset and make your financial dreams a reality? All right, now we've covered the biggest truths about money, the principles that the wealthy understand, and the steps you need to take to break free from the chains of financial struggle. But here's the harsh truth: none of it matters if you don't take action. You can learn all the strategies, read all the books, and watch every motivational video, but if you sit there and do nothing, you will remain exactly where you are. So let's finish with this final, crucial point: action is everything. The power of action. The richest people in the world don't sit around thinking about what they might do, they do it. They make decisions fast, take calculated risks, and then execute relentlessly. Look at people like Richard Branson. He didn't sit around waiting for the perfect moment to start Virgin Airlines. He took massive action. He saw an opportunity, took risks, and figured it out as he went. The same goes for people like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect, they acted. The reality is, there will never be a perfect time to start. If you wait for the perfect conditions, you'll be waiting forever. The lesson is, don't wait for the perfect moment. Create your own moment through action. The sooner you start, the faster you'll build wealth. Overcoming excuses. We all have excuses. We tell ourselves, I don't have enough time, I'm not ready yet, I don't have the right connections. But guess what? The rich don't have more time than you. They don't have fewer challenges. They have one thing you don't have right now: the willingness to take massive action despite the obstacles. Think of the biggest names in business. None of them had a perfect path. They faced setbacks, rejections, and failures, but they kept going. And they used those failures as fuel for their success. The lesson: your excuses are just walls you built around yourself. Tear them down with action. The final truth about money. It's a choice at the end of the day. Money is a choice. It's a decision to act, to invest, to grow, and to challenge yourself. Wealth isn't something that happens to you, it's something you create. You can keep waiting for the next big opportunity, or you can create your own opportunity. You can keep hoping for a windfall or build your own fortune by making smart decisions and taking relentless action. The billionaires didn't just get lucky. They took action. They made choices. They embraced risks and overcame fear. They built their futures by deciding to act, and they did it consistently. The lesson is, the truth is simple. Money is a choice. Will you make the decision to take action and start building the life you deserve? Final call to action. So, what's it going to be? Are you ready to stop sitting on the sidelines and take control of your financial future? You have the knowledge, you have the blueprint. Now, it's time to take the first step. No more waiting, no more excuses. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your decision to act. Remember this: the rich don't wait. Truths about money: wealth isn't handed to you. It's earned through mindset, action, and relentless effort. Now it's up to you. Take action. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create your own. The future is yours to build. If you're ready to take control of your financial destiny, hit that like button, subscribe, and start making moves today. Your wealth journey begins now. Let's make it happen.